Hello, and thank you so much to everyone who has taken the time out of their day to join us. I'm Melissa from the Wondershare PDFelement team, and today I want to share some information with you about PDFelement and how it relates to three very important aspects of any organization: document productivity, sustainability, and mobility. Much of the time you spend at the office involves working with documents in one way or another. You review, approve, and sign documents, as well as fill out forms and input data. Now, we want to help you promote document efficiency and innovation by integrating PDFelement throughout your organization. So let's have a look at today's agenda. We'll start by covering why more and more companies choose to work with PDFs and the related challenges that they're facing. We'll talk about document productivity, sustainability, and mobility. And then we'll take a look at some of the ways in which documents flow through different operational departments. And finally, we'll cover some of the factors that you should consider when implementing a document solution and how PDFelement can fit your company's goals. So why are businesses using PDF? PDF is the global standard for electronic document collaboration, archiving, and document exchange. Contracts, marketing materials, order forms, proposals, and financial reports are all created as PDFs. There's a very good chance that your organization already relies heavily on this file type. And up until now, you've had a limited number of options for a solution that meets your standards. And if you do have one in place, it's likely very costly. And because of that cost, you may have had to limit the number of employees that have access. That expensive software may also be unintuitive and suffer from bloated feature sets or licensing audits. And it's no wonder that organizations of all size are frustrated and ready for a change. Wondershare PDFelement is PDF software that makes business sense. We have served millions of customers around the globe, and by bringing together different features and value, PDFelement gives organizations of all sizes the functionality that they need, no matter the task. Disconnected document processes can be found in every department, and they have a very significant negative impact on an organization. The following 5 problems are common to all areas of a company, and they negatively affect revenue, cost, productivity, and the customer experience. Lack of enterprise-wide implementation of a PDF editing and conversion tool. Without a proper tool in place, employees are spending far too much time retyping documents. User adoption and resistance to change. If software feels removed from the current systems, you'll see higher resistance rates. Desire to print and store hard copy documentation, or the traditional approach. Many organizations are still heavily paper-based, which puts documents at risk of being physically destroyed. Limited availability of different operating systems. Not all PDF solutions are available on all platforms, which limits accessibility in an organization. Document security and information theft. Many employees are using free online editing and conversion sites as a workaround to everyday problems, without realizing that they are putting confidential information at risk. Let's talk a little bit about paper. An average worker uses 10,000 sheets of paper every year and spends 30 to 40% of their time searching through electronic and physical documents. The paper itself costs approximately $245 a year per employee, and not to mention the cost of filing cabinets, folders, printers, and toner. The true cost of paper should not be underestimated. It can consume up to 15% of a company's annual revenue when you consider document-related activities. This consumption of paper has a significant impact on our environment. Pulp and paper mills are among the worst polluters of the air, water, and land. Each year, millions of pounds of highly toxic chemicals such as methanol, hydrochloric acid, and formaldehyde are released into the air and water from paper-making plants. On top of all of this, it is estimated that 30 to 40% of printed materials simply go to waste. Heavy reliance on paper-based processes can be hugely detrimental to any organization. Gartner reports that 70% of companies will fail in 3 weeks if they suffered a loss of paper-based records due to a fire or flood if they have no electronic document management software in place. Could your business survive such an event? Have you digitized your organization's documents? Have you ever thought about what you could do to prevent catastrophic data loss from interrupting your business? Imagine saving thousands of dollars every year, increasing document productivity throughout all the departments of your company, and securing your confidential information into one standardized business document format. PDFelement is used by millions of companies around the world to mitigate the risk of relying on physical forms of paper record keeping. We understand that it would be difficult to achieve a 100% paperless office. However, our customers have dramatically reduced document filing time and associated costs by developing a paper-light environment through PDFelement. Maintaining documents through their entire life cycle, creation, distribution, editing, and storage is a big challenge. Once paper documents have been circulated, it's virtually impossible to keep tabs on them. Managing documentation and digital processes based on the PDF format offers a more secure alternative. PDFelement includes optional password protection with encryption and targeted allocation of user permissions using a separate password. High-priced competitor software has forced most companies to limit the number of employees with access to features like these, resulting in a lack of secured information. PDFelement can be used to quickly, inexpensively, and efficiently create a workflow that protects documents through their entire life cycle. Benefits include easy configuration of read, edit, copy, and print authorizations, improved security encryption, and inclusion of digital signatures and certificates. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts by 2030, millennials will make up to 75% of the workforce. This new wave of workers is not just tech literate, but accustomed to being connected at all times. They can't recall life before the internet, and they've always had a cell phone. We've found that the majority of millennials who are using the business edition of PDFelement are also using the dedicated iPhone application. Mobile technology is transforming enterprise. Employees regularly conduct business over smartphones and tablets, and many companies have adopted a Bring Your Own Device program. PDFelement's mobile app gives users the freedom to view, create, or edit PDFs from their devices. Wireless sharing and integration with cloud accounts enables users to access recent documents from their PDFelement desktop software and remain productive on the go. Most office workers have a PDF viewer available to them, but just being able to view PDFs does not lead to productivity. At minimum, workers need basic tools for creating and editing PDFs. It is more productive to turn a Word file into a PDF and email your document than to waste paper and postage by physically mailing it. This saves time, money, and even natural resources. Let's take a look at a sample benefits enrollment form that our HR department would encounter. This enrollment form is not fillable, and you can imagine how much paper is consumed by printing copies for each employee. We're going to use PDFelement to turn this into a fillable PDF form, which can then be emailed out to employees. We'll start by clicking on the Forms tab and adding some checkboxes. Then we can add some text fields, which will allow the recipient to type their information. And these text fields can be fully customized. We can even insert a field for a digital signature so that our recipient can enter their signature and return the form, keeping the system paperless. Sales departments create several different document types, including proposals, offer sheets, and order forms. Any document with moving pieces can be created more efficiently with PDF. Sales also needs conversion and editing tools to quickly extract content from PDFs. They rely on cloud technology to store and access important documents on the go. Here's an example of a document that you would find in the hands of a sales member. Our sales rep is able to take a standard contract and use the Add Text feature to fill in terms specific to the client. Then, he can add his own digital signature, as well as fields for his client to add their digital signature, name, and date. Now, since this sales rep was able to prepare and execute this contract electronically, he'll be able to move on to his next client and tackle his pipeline. This rep can also make sales from anywhere using the PDFelement mobile app. I have the app open here, and our rep will retrieve a PDF contract from his library. He can create his signature and then apply it to his document. And now he'll rearrange the pages in his document and delete any unnecessary ones. And from here, he can directly email this document to his client or upload it to one of his cloud services. Marketing uses PDFs to create catalogs, presentations, and even PDF portfolios for press kits. Our marketing team is using documents of all different formats. Here, we see some Word files, Excel files, a PDF, and an image file. We can easily merge these documents into one cohesive PDF and make further adjustments to the order and the orientation of specific pages. Research and development circulates its designs as PDFs because the applications they are created in have proprietary file formats. Here's a PDF that our research and development department would use. This PDF will get passed around for review to different team members, so we want a very easy way to share notes and comments. Here, we add our notes, our comments, and some shapes. And I'll even insert a stamp to indicate that this is a draft version. We can easily find these notes and different kinds of comments that others have made by clicking here to bring up a list of annotations. Finance and legal departments deal heavily with invoices, purchase orders, contracts, and transcriptions which need to be passed on to customers, courts, banks, and regulatory authorities. They need creation and conversion tools to gain access to PDFs for which the original files have been lost, and they need creation tools, including Bates numbering, for official records. Our finance department will use a balance sheet like this one, but we want to be able to work with the numbers and plug in different ones to see what the impact will be. We'll be able to transfer this information right into Excel just by clicking on this Convert button, and we can choose which page to convert. I now have a fully workable Excel file, and I didn't have to retype any of the data from my PDF file. Our legal team has a number of files that need to be indexed for fast retrieval, so we'll use the Bates numbering feature. This will apply a unique number to each page in my PDF file. We'll find it under the Page tab, and we can customize the properties, like prefix, font, and position in this window. Now each page has a unique code, making it easier to locate specific information. Records management departments create searchable electronic archives of documents from all of the above departments. Those PDFs can remain accessible to the parties who need to see them, and this helps the organization meet regulatory mandates as well as save warehouse space. Here we have a PDF which was created by running a paper document through a scanner, and as a result, this PDF is neither searchable nor editable. We want our team to be able to locate keywords in this document quickly, so we're going to use OCR, or optical character recognition, to turn this image into an editable and searchable document of text. I'll click OCR and make sure my language is selected. I can now search the contents of this PDF and correct typos or update information by editing the text. There are so many choices out there for PDF software that it can be difficult to choose the right one for your organization. You'll want to consider factors like features, cost, licensing issues, and support. And we've identified 4 main steps in this decision process. Step 1. Determine the need. Regardless of the department they work in, most employees need to create, convert, edit, and share PDFs, both from electronic and paper documents. They may also need password security, digital signatures, collaboration, and conversion back to Word or other Office formats. Some may require form features and data export, while the IT staff may need to be able to manage each desktop at the server level. Step 2. Count the costs. PDFelement is robust and affordable. It offers all the features business users need at a price that makes it possible to put PDF software on every desktop. The different editions of Adobe Acrobat are the most feature-laden PDF solutions, but they're stuffed with specialty features that most office workers will never use. They're also the most expensive off-the-shelf tools. When it comes to PDF, software budgets become a determining factor in making a decision. Step 3. Look at licensing and deployment. Watch for software with licensing models that can accommodate growth without spiraling out of control cost-wise. Beyond the single-user box, group licensing models can include a site license, which covers every seat in the organization. Open licensing comprises a set number of seats at a volume discount. Both make for predictable budgeting without surprise bills in the middle of the fiscal year. If you're installing a PDF solution on more than a few desktops, consider whether the vendor offers tools to enable IT staffers to manage the process from the server level. Step 4. Get the support you need. Another decision factor is the support and online help that comes with a PDF solution. PDFelement offers a deep, searchable, self-help knowledge base on its website and technical support. So, now that we've gone over the steps in your decision process, I'd like to share with you 6 main benefits of choosing PDFelement as your organization's document editing solution to drive productivity. PDFelement has a user-friendly and minimalistic interface designed to match industry-leading operating systems. Our clients include Fortune 500 companies, nonprofit organizations, government entities, universities, and small to medium-sized businesses. We believe in offering you the best at an affordable price. We've done our research, and we hope you did yours. We know that other companies will sell you products at more outrageous prices. We strive to achieve a level of support excellence that exceeds customer expectations. PDFelement is scalable and customizable to meet the requirements of growing companies. PDFelement has simple and flexible licensing options to fit the requirements from small businesses to large corporations. PDFelement offers quick and easy rollout on multiple workstations across organizations using a single license key or license manager tool, depending on your preference. IT managers and system administrators benefit from simple management of the installed software and significant time savings. So thank you to everyone for attending today's webinar. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at pdfelement@wondershare.com. Once you leave today's webinar, you'll receive a follow-up email from one of our team members within the next 24 to 48 hours to understand your business requirements. And make sure to try out PDFelement for yourself at pdf.wondershare.com and to share it with your network using the hashtag PDFelement. Thank you, and we look forward to serving your business. Have a wonderful day.